Here's segment number 18 of Imaxination1980's birthday special with Jeopardy Deluxe Edition for the Sega Genesis. Let's see how we do. I'll be him this time. Oh, we're using Kyle's name, not my own. We have Katie and Jerry facing me today. Two ladies. Put two daily doubles up on the board. One daily double up on the board in one of these categories.
Here are the categories.
New England. Literature. Famous Alice's. Breakfast. U.S. states, and finally, icky words. Notice the letters I-C-K in quotation marks. In quotation marks, each correct response will have those three letters in a row in each answer. Let's go with breakfast for 100, please. Blintzes are all thin, rolled ones, often filled with cheese. What are pancakes?
You are correct.
I'll have breakfast for 200. The appliance used to cook these makes a grid pattern on the batter as it bakes. What are waffles?
You are correct.
Breakfast 300. This product is made from milk cultured by bacteria. George Bush eats it for breakfast. What is yogurt?
You are correct.
Breakfast 400. Many of the casings for these are made from sheep intestines. What are sausages?
You are correct.
Breakfast 500. The basic ingredients in Scrapple are pork scraps and this kind of mush. What is corn mush?
You are correct.
Ran the breakfast category and we're at $1,500 in cash. Famous Alice is 100. Let's do the daily double. Well, it's the first clue, so in that category, so let's go with 1,500. Here's the clue in Famous Alice's. This TV Alice lived in Brooklyn with her bus driver husband, Ralph, who is Alice Cramden.
You are correct.
Yeah! Famous Alice is 200. Vincent Furnier, who is Alice Cooper.
You are correct.
Famous Alice is 300. According to Arlo Guthrie, you can get anything you want here. What is Alice's restaurant?
You are correct.
That's right, yeah. I'll have Famous Alice's 400. Her middle initial, B, stood for Babette, who is Alice B. Toklas.
You are correct.
Okay. I'll go with Famous Alice's 500. Born Alice Jean Leppert, this blonde actress was Fox's top musical star until Betty Grable. Who is Alice Faye. ran that category, and we're at $4,400. Icky words 100. Word that describes some cats, but especially Morris. What is finicky? Oh, come on.
You are correct.
There we go. Let's have icky words 200. Well, it's what holds up your bike when you're not on it. What's a kickstand?
You are correct.
Icky words 300. Some city people favor this bright oilskin raincoat, often worn with matching southwester. A slicker. Oh, that's right. It just came to me at the very last second. Oh, well. That's okay. Not worried about it. New England, 100. It's the largest city in New England. What is Boston?
You are correct.
New England, 200. Newport was a co-capital of this state from 1854 to 1900. What is Rhode Island?
You are correct.
New England, 300. It's the only New England state without a seacoast on the Atlantic Ocean. What is Vermont?
You are correct.
New England, 400. On landing near Cape Cod in April 1614, this founder of Virginia gave New England its name. Who is John Smith?
You are correct.
New England, 500. A lot of money sitting in front of me right now. When the British tried to take back Connecticut's charter, it was hidden in this type of tree. Katie? An oak tree. Yeah, I was thinking that for some reason or another, but it's okay. Now U.S. states 100. If this state were an independent country, it would be the 6th richest in the world. What is Texas?
Sorry.
Oh no. I know it now. First incorrect response I've given all game, but that's okay. Katie? California, yeah.
You are correct.
Too late now, though. Literature, 100. T.S. Eliot, not an aged marsupial, wrote Old Possum's Book of These Practical Creatures. What are cats?
You are correct.
Literature, 200. Aldous Huxley got his title from The Tempest and said it in the year 632 AF, after Ford. What is Brave New World?
You are correct.
Literature, 3. Of C.S. Forster, E.M. Forster, or S.C. Forster, the one who wrote The African Queen. I know E.M. Forster wrote A Passage to India, so I'm going to say S.C. Foster. I'm going to say who is C.S. Forster. I know E.M. Forster. I know E.M. Forster wrote A Passage to India. So I'll say who is C.S. Forster.
You are correct.
And I picked the right one. Literature 4. Across Spoon River was the title of his 1936 autobiography. Katie. Edgar Lee Masters.
You are correct.
You're right, Katie. You're up to 1300. Excuse me. Sorry. U.S. State's 200. New Hampshire was the first U.S. state to finance education by this method, adopted in 1963. What is the lottery? What is a lottery?
You are correct.
U.S. State's 300. The state's Adirondack Park is the largest wilderness area east of the Mississippi.
Sorry. Sorry.
I have a clue, but I do not know.
No,
New
correct.
York. I was thinking that for some reason, but it did not dawn on me in time. Jimmy Swaggart usually preached via TV from his home state. Louisiana, yeah.
You are correct.
Thinking that for some reason or another, but it just was not coming to me. Oh well. It's a target in both croquet and cricket. What is a wick?
Sorry.
Oh. A wicket. Wicket.
You are correct.
Eat a banana and ice cream concoction quickly, and you've done it this way. What is lickety split?
You are correct.
This heroine of Vanity Fair is a scheming social climber, unlike her virtuous friend Amelia.
Sorry.
Oh, Becky Sharp.
You are correct.
Last clue. The geographic center of the lower 48 is just outside the town of Lebanon in this state. What is Kansas? Or is it Ohio? I'm going to change my mind and say what is Ohio?
Sorry.
I gotta wish I trusted my gut instinct. It was Kansas! Ugh.
You are correct.
But I have $6,000. Jerry has 1,100. Katie 900. So Katie is going to go first as we start playing the round of.
Double Jeopardy.
Here we go. 2 daily doubles and these categories.
You are the category.
6-letter words. Superstitions. Asia. People. In the news, and finally, musical theater. All right. We'll start with Katie. In the news, 200. Surrealist painter who also designed jewelry and theater sets and who died in January 1989. Who is Salvador Dali?
You are correct.
In the news, 400. He was H. Ross Perot's running mate. Jerry. It was James Stockdale.
You are correct.
The monarch who now sits on the chrysanthemum throne. Katie. Nope.
Sorry.
Oh, Emperor Akihito.
You are correct.
Okay. 6 other words for 200. A male feline, even if his name isn't Thomas. What is a tomcat?
You are correct.
6 other words, 400. Some people enjoy dashing through the snow in this if it's open and it has one horse. What is a sleigh?
You are correct.
6 other words for 600. Daily double. One of the two in the round, and how much do I want to put at risk? We'll do all 6,800. Here's the clue in 6 other words. It means little corn seed, not little army officer. What is colonel?
You are correct.
6 other words for 800. The upper quarter of a flag, or one of the Swiss states. What is a canton?
You are correct.
And 6 other words for 1,000. This fancy name for a meal sounds like you've gone by it again. What is repast?
You are correct.
That puts me at $15,400. I'll take in the news for 800, please. In December 1988, an executive proclamation extended U.S. waters to this many miles. 12.
You are correct.
People 200. Pia Zadora and her husband are the proud owners of this estate, once the home of Mary Pickford. Nope.
Sorry.
Nope.
Sorry.
I don't know, so I'm not buzzing in. I'm holding back.
No, the correct response.
Oh, Pickfair. Pickfair. Alright. People 400. In 1988, a Burbank Street was renamed Bob Hope Drive in honor of Bob's 50 years with this network. What is NBC?
You are correct.
I'll have people for 600. The youngest Marx brother and the last by his nickname, alphabetically. Who is Zeppo?
You are correct.
People 800. This great Georgia-born singer was blinded at age 6 by what was later diagnosed as glaucoma. Who is Ray Charles?
You are correct.
People 8, was that for 800? Yeah, it was. Okay, people 1000. In 1986, this late jockey became the oldest man to win the Kentucky Derby. Oh, too late. Willie Shoemaker. Yeah, I wanted to buzz in and say that, but I wasn't sure enough.
You are correct.
After lengthy hearings, he was appointed as the second black U.S. Supreme Court Justice. I will say who is Clarence Thomas.
You are correct.
There we go. Alright, where to? How about Asia 200? The mythical beast pictured on the flag of Bhutan. What is a lion?
Sorry.
No, it's the other one. It's a dragon. Yeah, I wanted to say that as well, but I wasn't
You
sure
are
enough.
correct.
Alright. Asia 400. The stand in Pakistan and Afghanistan is a Persian suffix meaning this. What is land?
You are correct.
Asia 600. He was India's prime minister immediately following its independence from Britain. Who is Gandhi?
Sorry.
No.
Sorry. Sorry. No, the correct response.
Jawaharlal Nehru. Oh, okay. I guess Asia for 800, please. The predominant religion of Laos, though the communist government discourages it. What is Buddhism?
You are correct.
Asia 1000. Nepal, with one of the lowest per capita GNPs in Asia, has 90% of its workforce engaged in this. What is fleecing? No, I'm gonna change my mind. I'm gonna change my mind and say what is yak farming.
You are correct.
Good thing I did. $19,600. I'll have musical theater for 200. Yes, Toto. In 1903, this was a Broadway musical, complete with Cyclone. What is The Wizard of Oz?
You are correct.
Musical theater 400. The fiddler on the roof is fiddling on a roof in this country. What is Russia?
You are correct.
Musical theater for 600. Country that's the setting of The King and I. What is Siam, now known today as Thailand? Musical theater, 800. The title song of Stephen Sondheim's flop 1964 musical averred anyone can do this. What is whistle?
You are correct.
Musical theater for 1,000. The other daily double. I've been on cruise control a good majority of Double Jeopardy. I have 21,600. I'm going to go 3,400 on this clue in musical theater. This 1966 musical based on Jean de Hartog's The Four Poster requires only 2 performers and a bed. Don't know.
Sorry. You know the correct response?
Oh, I do. Okay. It's alright. Superstitions for 200. Number that's been called the Devil's Dozen. What is 13?
You are correct.
400. Flower traditionally plucked while saying he loves me not. What's a daisy?
You are correct.
600. February's purple birthstone that was thought to cure toothaches and keep away Hayaland. The amethyst.
You are correct.
Legend has it that Eve took one of these hard-to-find good luck charms through the Garden of Eden. What is a fig?
Sorry.
No. Tough clues. Ay, ay, ay. Oh, a 4-leaf clover.
You are correct.
A superstitious person will hang one of these with the points upward so the luck won't run out. What is a horseshoe?
You are correct.
So I have $19,000. Katie and Jerry are tied at $2,100 each. So let's go ahead and get ready to play Final Jeopardy. What's the category we're dealing with? World religion. Let's take a look at that final clue. The Muslim calendar starts with the year Muhammad's flight. Oh, I don't know. I'm not gonna wager anything. Don't know.
You know the correct response?
The Hagira. Alright. It's not gonna matter because I win $19,000. Jerry goes up to $4,100. Katie goes up to $2,700. And I stay at $19,000. And we are going to go ahead and wrap it up for this segment. And I'm going to see you all for that next one right after this.